Well, let's stay with money for a moment, and more specifically, the way we think about wealth. Most of the country probably thinks we're still in a recession, but here are a few facts that might be surprising to you. Did you know the number of U.S. households worth at least $1 million rose by about 16% to 7.8 million in 2009, and grew by another 8% in 2010. That's according to a report by the Spectrum Group. So how are the rich getting richer in these tough times while the middle class remain gripped in fear? It might come down to the way we think. Steve Siebold is the author of How Rich People Think, and he's spent the past 27 years interviewing millionaires and billionaires to see what they really think about money. And he joins us now with what he's learned. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Well, so this is really an interesting book. What was the point behind writing it? Why did you want to do that?
Really to make the distinction between the way most of us are brought up to think about money and the way the wealthy think about money. It's like they're living on two different planets.
Two different planets. What was the biggest revelation for you in all of the years of research?
The fear. That most of us are thinking about money is rooted heavily in fear and scarcity. And so, and also contempt. I mean, we're taught that rich people are crooks and they're bad people and they're narcissists and all these bad things. So why would we ever attempt to acquire something we have such disdain for?
Yeah. Let's go through some of these quotes that you have, because one of them is that quote that you just said: middle class believe rich people are crooks. World class believe rich people are ambitious. Huge difference between the two.
Yeah, this is programming that goes on in households all over America that, oh, rich people, they must be crooks. Yeah. And it's not true. Rich people are just ambitious. They're the people that built America. Without them, there would be no America.
Okay, the next one that you say is middle class, in your research, believe building wealth is a solitary effort. World class believe building wealth is a team effort.
Yeah, it takes a team. Yeah. I mean, the rich have, you got to have a good lawyer, a good accountant, a good insurance person, a good tax advisor. I mean, and you need a team of people to build wealth. I mean, it really takes a group.
So for the middle class who are trying to get to that wealthy level, it can become frustrating because you go, well, I don't have a team. But really, at the end of the day, you don't need the very best of everybody. You just need those people around you that you trust.
Yeah, exactly. You get people around you to trust, and you start where everyone starts, at the bottom, in the beginning.
Yeah.
Right? And you work your way up just a little bit at a time. That's the American dream.
Yeah, it's all on a bar napkin, right?
Sure.
Okay, middle class believes in working for money. World class believes in working for fulfillment. That's a huge difference.
It really is, because we're taught, like even in college, I don't know about you, but I was always taught, go where the money is, work for, get a job and save your money and all those things. Mm-hmm. And really, the wealthy do what they love to do, and they find a way to monetize it. It's one of their greatest secrets, because when they go to work, they don't really ever go to work, because it's all fun, it's all fulfilling to them. Not all of it, but a lot of it.
But a lot of it. People say if you start with your passion, success will follow, and that's really what they're doing here. They're saying, hey, I have an idea, and I think I could build this.
It's one of their secrets. And people think, I've been called a workaholic my whole adult life. My friends say, oh, you work all the time. I haven't worked in so many, I don't even know what work feels like anymore. Yeah. But I do what I do because I love it, and the money follows, of course.
So middle class believes their thinking is unrelated to their wealth, and world class knows that thinking is catalyst to all results.
Thinking is the root. It really is the root. I mean, people think it's the effect, but thinking is really the cause of every action, because what you think determines what you do, and what you do determines what you have or become.
Yeah, you have to envision where you want to go and then really know you can get there.
Yeah, I think you have to challenge your beliefs about money and wealth and wealthy people and see what you really believe about those things, and that'll probably tell you why you are where you are, good or bad.
So what would you say are those little nuggets of information for the middle class that, as we kind of wrap up here, that you want people to know as they reach for the brass ring?
Well, listen to people talk. Listen to people in your inner circle, family, friends, close associates, etc. Mm-hmm. Listen to the way people talk and think about money, and then see where they are in terms of their finances. Yeah. And if you want to be where they are, repeat what they repeat. And if you don't, go to people who talk about money at a much higher level, and you'll eventually be there.
Use it as a tool to get to where you want to go.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, very cool. All right, Steve, thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
The book is called How Rich People Think. And we've linked all this information on our Smart Family website. Just go to abc15.com. You'll find us under the Lifestyle tab at the top of the page.